So in the second half of unit 3, we have frequency management and channel assignment. In this, there are three topics: numbering and grouping, setup access and paging, and channel assignment to cell site and mobile unit. These are the three topics. So remaining four topics are there. These are not there in the syllabus. Okay, don't worry about that. So you concentrate on only first three topics. You concentrate on only first three topics: numbering and grouping, setup access and paging channel, channel assignment to cell site and mobile unit. In numbering and grouping, we will be dividing the number of channels into 666 channels. So in this, again, there will be a division. There will be a block A division and block B division. And there will be 21 setup channels. We have already seen. So there will be 21 setup channels, and the remaining are the voice channels. Remaining are the voice channels. So that is nothing but numbering and grouping. Now setup access and paging channel. Setup access means there will be forward setup channel and reverse setup channel. Based on that, your calls will be assigned. Your calls will be assigned based on that. So that is nothing but setup access and paging channel. So we'll see the setup access and paging channel today. So we have seen the frequency management and channel assignment in the previous class. And we have seen the difference between the frequency management and channel assignment. Frequency management and channel assignment. So frequency management include operations such as designating setup channel, numbering the channel, grouping voice channel. And the channel assignment does allocation of specific channel. So numbering the channels. So there will be total 666 channels will be there. So channels 1 to 312 are voice channels. So these are block A channels, and channel from 355 to 666 are block B channels. And there are 42 setup channels are there. So channel 313 to 333 for block A, and channel 334 to 354 for block B. So there will be total 42 setup channels will be there. So frequency management chart. So this is the frequency management chart. As you can see in this chart, 313 to 333 are setup channels, 334 to 354 are setup channels in block B. And the remaining are the voice channels in block A and block B. So we have seen the setup channel. So in this, the setup channel can be classified into two types: access channel and paging channel. And we have seen the access channel. Now we'll go further. We'll see the operations functions. So operation functions. The first operation function is power off a forward setup channel or forward control channel. So this is one of the operational functions. So the power of a setup channel plays a major role in controlling the number of incoming calls that cell can serve. So the power of a setup channel plays very important role. In case of heavy traffic, the power of a setup channel is reduced to reduce the coverage of the cell. However, this situation gives rise to force the mobile unit to originate calls from other cell sites. Second operational channel is function is setup channel receive level. So setup channel receive level, the reception of the reverse control channel. So there will be forward control channel and reverse control channel. So in the reverse control channel, the reception at the reverse control channel is controlled by the setup channel receive level. So the reception at the reverse control channel is controlled by the setup channel receive level. If the receive power is greater than the given setup level, then the call request is accepted. So the receive power should be greater than the setup level. Then only the call request is accepted. So that is the second operational function. The third operational function is change power at the mobile unit. So the strongest signal from all the setup channels is selected to receive messages. The strongest signal from all the setup channels is selected to receive messages. There are three kinds of messages. First one is mobile station control, system parameter override, and control filter message. These are the three messages for the strongest signal from all the setup channels. And the fourth one is direct call retry. This is the fourth operational function. So direct call retry message is sent when a cell site does not have any voice channels. So if there are no voice channels, then direct call retry message is sent. Setup channel is used to send this message. Now coming to paging channel. So we have seen the access channel. Now paging channel. Paging means sending a message, a small message. That is nothing but paging channel. So each cell site has allocated its own setup channel. So we have seen the setup channel. So each cell site has allocated its own setup channel. Setup channel is also known as control channel. The assigned forward setup channel of each cell site is used to page the mobile unit. So which channel is used? Forward setup channel. So forward setup channel is used to page the mobile unit with some mobile station control message. So there will be some mobile station control message will be there. There will be some control message. Using that control message, a paging channel will be messaged to the cell site. So the transmission of this message can be done in many different ways. So the transmission of paging message can be done in different ways. They are, first one is all the cell site page to all the cells sites page to the concerned mobile unit. So the all the cell site will page to the concerned mobile unit, but this is not preferred because it induces a high traffic load. Second method is the cell site pages only in a specific area. Second one is, first one is cell site will page to the concerned. Paging means, so before the setup, like if you initiate a call has to be set up. So the paging is nothing but it contains control information. It contains some, as you can see here, it contains some control message to initiate a call. Paging is nothing but sending a message to initiate a call. That is nothing but we call it as paging. That is nothing but we call it as paging. So paging is nothing but sending a control message, some message to initiate a call, to establish a call. So the transmission of this message can be done in many different ways. First one is cell site page to the concerned mobile unit. Cell site page to the concerned mobile unit. And second one is cell site pages only in a specific area. So cell site pages only in a specific area which correspond to the phone number of the mobile unit. So this is continued in steps of all areas until a response is received from the mobile unit. So this is the first step. So the mobile unit on receiving the page message. So page message is nothing but a control message to establish a connection. So the mobile unit on receiving the page message responds on the reverse setup channel. It responds on the reverse setup channel to the cell site. The cell site, when receive this response signal, checks its strength. So when the cell site receive the reverse response, reverse setup channel signal, it checks its signal, it checks its signal strength. According to the signal strength, it allocates a voice channel, ensuring least interference to the mobile unit. So this is how the call is established. First, a control message is sent to the mobile unit, and the mobile unit responds onto the reverse setup channel, and it will check the signal strength. If the signal strength is proper, a call will be established. A call will be established so that there should be least interference to the mobile unit. So this is nothing but paging. I'll continue the next topic in the next class. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Do you have any doubts? Yes, do you have any doubts? Only small topics are there. So it will be covered in few classes only. So next topic is channel assignment to cell sites and mobile units. This is the last topic. Channel assignment to cell sites and mobile unit. This is the last topic in unit 3. I hope you receive my notes. Did you receive my notes? Unit 1, Unit 2 and Unit 3 notes. So in Unit 1, in Unit 1, there will be first half and second half. In Unit 2, there will be first half and second half. And Unit 3, there will be second half, first half. These 3 units will be there in the examination. Hopefully in the examination, there will be multiple choice questions will be there. Multiple choice questions will be there in the examination. So you have to prepare the multiple choice question. I'm preparing the multiple choice question. I will forward it to you once I prepare the multiple choice questions. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Do you have any doubts? Yes, please answer me in the chat box. Okay, if you don't have any doubts, I'll conclude today here only. Okay. Okay, thank you very much.